I go here. Oh, nice. Okay. But what we need to do... Oh. Lucifer within us. Alrighty. This should be interesting, but first... Let us go to... Nope, that's Discord. Don't want Discord. La 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 la. I need to go change my game. Lucifer within us. Done. Okay. Catastrophe's cat's name is Lucifer. Lucifer? Whatever. I knew I liked her. You crochet her a ring and you put a ring on it. Apparently Kit Fox, yes, actually releases games. Da-da. Da. Ba-ding-shh. Oh, Shen says it's Bidumtis. It is Bidumtis. Lucifer within us is safe for work as far as I know. I don't think it's the usual, like, Aaron level of lewd, but get your Aaron go lewds prepared just in case. Anyway, I has a tweet. There you go. Everybody do like Lefty. What the fuck is Twitch Prime called now? It's Prime Gaming. It really, really is great. Sweet. Okay. Okay. 2 sexy Lucifer statues, right? All Lucifer statues are the exact right of sexy. Exactly. Okay. So I know nothing about this game either. But I see some blood, so let's do this. 2 brothers case. 100 years without murder, 100 years without demonic possession. Then this. I am Sister Ada, exorcist and investigator. This is my testament to the massacre of Saint Walpurga's Abbey. It is truth. Do not believe the lies of my accusers. Alright. Interesting. That's too sexy. And his replacement, even sexier Lucifer. Saint Walpurga's Abbey Cybernetics Workshop.
Sister Ada, welcome. I am Virgil, Chief Inquisitor at St. Walpurga's Abbey.
How is the game audio for you guys? I might have it down a little bit too low. Just looking at the levels on OBS, I'm thinking I might have to turn it up. Bit soft? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that should be better. It's a little bit low there, Lil John. Get low. How's that? That looks better in the mix. Man, over to the front. Touch toes. That is going to be in my head all night now, Silvertown. God damn it.
We may be in need of your talents as an exorcist.
I really don't. I hope I have to make any demons exercise. Well, I can hear that from the windows to the walls of my domicile until the perspiration drips down your loins? I got nothing.
You can survey the evidence yourself, but I think you will agree.
Has there truly been a murder?
There's been another murder.
It seems so. A respected priestess, Mother Miriam, passed this morning under suspicious circumstances.
I like this art style. A lot.
A demon may be present. Here, even now. Possessing someone.
I mean, calling it right now, I'm pretty sure you're the one murdering everybody, Virgil.
What happened exactly?
Mother Miriam was only recently appointed as successor to Abbot Gregory.
There's been a murder.
This morning, she came to the workshop to receive her coronet of office.
Something went wrong with the installation.
Yes, to put it mildly, the coronet oversurged, killing Mother Miriam. Brace yourself for the sight.
I guess just in case, because I don't know this game, like potential content warning for like gore and stuff, because I'm not super sure. Were the suspicious circumstances 18 stab wounds? Because that does seem suspicious. That seems like about 16 too many.
Then the workshop operators, Gideon and Reuben, are the prime suspects. They are brothers, right?
Yes, but it's highly out of character for Gideon or Reuben to kill someone.
So that's why you did it, Virgil.
Even so, they were the only ones present when Mother Miriam died.
Daemons nurture our sinful desires into unthinkable actions, Virgil. One of the brothers has surely been seduced by a daemon.
She says daemon, he says demon. This is going to drive me crazy. Tripped and fell, landed on 18 knives. You know what? It happened to me the other day. It's totally normal. It happens frequently.
Whichever it is, I will unmask his lies and cast out the daemon within him.
May Einsoff's will be done. Amen.
To exorcise a daemon, we must uncover 4 things.
Okay, what are those 4 things?
First, the suspect. We must identify which sinner is possessed by a daemon. Second, the opportunity. When exactly was the murder committed? We can pinpoint the opportunity by analyzing each suspect's testimonies.
Damon, this is the future? It is the future after all.
Third, the means by which the murder has been committed. The means can be found among the physical evidence at the scene of the incident.
I think there's an argument about Mario Kart happening downstairs.
Fourth, the motive of the murderer, which can be found in their inner world, their sanctum.
Thank you, love. This is why you are my favorites. Alright. I had tabbed out of things. I'm actually playing these games full screen and I never do, which is very weird for me. So whenever I tab away to look at something, I have to bring the game back. Okay.
The motive will tell us which daemon possesses the sinner.
Very well. Let us begin our holy work.
Oh, okay, do I actually WASD or do I... Gideon claims that the incident was an accident, but Reuben claims that it's Gideon's fault. Are either of them telling the truth? Perhaps there's another possibility. Okay, so I just click to walk. Reuben, elder brother, talk.
An exorcist? Surely there are no demons here, though. This was an accident, wasn't it?
I don't know, Reuben, you tell me.
If Gideon is possessed, that would mean he did it on purpose. Horrible.
Or are you the possessed one?
You must be the elder brother.
Yes, my name is Reuben Garamond. I am responsible for the engineering and design of our implants.
I don't like sauerkraut. I don't really like pickled or fermented anything. Kimchi being the only exception.
How did Mother Miriam die, exactly?
It was a completely preventable accident.
Of course it was.
Mother Miriam died because Gideon deliberately flouted the ceremonial guidelines for his own glory. Gideon may be my flesh and blood, but he must take responsibility for his negligence.
I love how these two were suspects in a murder and they're just like in the room still where it happened. Sister Ada, I hear Reuben's testimony and judge yourself whether he speaks truth or lies. Testimony of the subject is divided into events. You can access detailed descriptions of events by hovering over them. You can manipulate the timeline maker to navigate to any moment in the testimony. Let's listen to what Reuben has to say.
Mother Miriam came to us to receive a consecration ceremony, but she wanted something extravagant. Gideon
Extravagant.
suggested setting the coronet to have maximum ether output. I warned him that doing so is highly dangerous.
Okay.
Gideon convinced her to move forward with the ceremony anyway. Since he was going to handle everything, I went back to my tasks.
Part of his testimony is rather long and repetitive. Let's move ahead to the next section. Try to stop ceremony. Duh.
When Gideon activated
Okay.
the consecration chamber, I immediately felt something was wrong. I begged Gideon to stop, but he didn't listen.
Her head explode. Okay, so that's that. So, let's examine your workstation. What were you doing? Coronet blueprints, a valuable piece of physical evidence. A new entry is now added to your evidence panel, which can be found on the lower left of your display. There, you can access detailed information about the coronet blueprints. You must present them to suspects in order to discover any contradictions. We go here, coronet blueprints. Plans for constructing the Aether coronet. The purpose of the device seems to be to amplify the user's Aether output. Components are amplifier, casing, and a limiter. Okay. Spear blueprints found on Reuben's workstation. Plans for restoring a relic that was recently bought to St. Walpurgis by Father Augustine. Augustine? Aethernet. Left. Anything that, like, does that AE thing, I just find it very visually pleasing to look at. Examine. New piece of evidence. Let's examine it now. Used to activate and control the consecration chamber. Usage records show that the Aether output during the ceremony was well beyond safe ranges. Examine the door button. I guess I could talk to the other brother too. Door controls. Used to open and close the consecration chamber. Only operable from outside the chamber. Usage record shows that it was opened twice this morning. Rest in peace, Mother Miriam. Mother Miriam's body, the blood is completely unharmed, but her head has exploded into a mess of blood and bone fragments. Gross. But I want to. Okay. Oh, would it be? Coronet remains. There it is. Found her Mother Miriam's body, parts of the amplifier and component causing the explosion. Okay. Grammar. Happy Halloween. Although I guess it's not Halloween anymore on your coast. Ligatures are pretty aesthetically pleasing, it's true. I am having a pretty good night. This is the third game of this stream and like my second stream for the day. I never stream this much. This is a lot. I don't know how Jeff does this. I don't know, Jeff streams for like 17 hours at a time. Let's talk to Gideon. We're trying to figure out who murdered Mother Miriam. Was it this brother? Or was it this brother? I love whodunits.
This is madness.
Also, T-E-R-G-R-G-R-A-M-M-A-R. Perfect. Ooh, more Isaac. Very nice. This is oh.
I am Gideon the Grand, the greatest cybernetician of our generation.
I mean, you clearly have a cybernetic eye, which is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
I am blessed. I don't know what went wrong this morning. My hands are guided by the divine.
That sounds like an excuse, sir.
I see only gaudy trinkets here. Mother Miriam died by your hands. Is that not so?
No, I would never harm her, and besides, why would I? She was my patron. In her kindness and generosity, she truly was like a mother to me, and I her son. I did nothing wrong. The consecration chamber must have been compromised. Let us hear what Gideon has to say. Keep in mind that Gideon's testimony may differ greatly from Reuben's version of events. If an event is corroborated by another suspect's testimony, it can be marked as verified on the timeline. Whiskey is pretty strong? Sure is. Let's listen to what Gideon has to say.
Mother Miriam came to me for her consecration ceremony. I've performed this many times before, so I was confident.
Oh, I can zoom in. Okay. Nice.
To prepare for the ceremony, I ordered Reuben to take Mother Miriam to the consecration chamber.
That's different.
Meanwhile, I adjusted the coronet's amplifier.
Wait a second. Let's re-examine what he said about Miriam's arrival.
Mother Miriam came to me for her consecration.
Interesting. Gideon does not mention Reuben being present while greeting Mother Miriam. Haha, I picked up on this. Let's select Miriam's arrival and ask Gideon about it. Good, I should remember I can ask the suspect about any statement in a testimony. Were you alone in greeting Mother Miriam? Yes, I'm certain I was alone then. He insists he was alone. I wonder if Reuben will corroborate this. For now, let's finish hearing the rest of his testimony.
To prepare for the ceremony, I ordered Reuben to take Mother Miriam to the...
Why have Reuben do this? Why not open the chamber yourself? I did not want Mother Miriam to have to wait long. Besides, menial work is all Reuben is good for anyway. Too much whiskey makes my tummy hurt.
Meanwhile, I adjusted the coronet's amplification at my work table, and then placed it on Mother Miriam's head.
So at this point... What exactly did you modify? I modified the amplifier within to its maximum setting. To do so, I had to temporarily remove the limiter. But I made sure to replace it before taking it to the chamber. I feel like this is the brother who done it for some reason. Put the crown on the lady. Nah. The chamber was accessed twice. Once to put her in, and then once when it was done.
We began by closing our eyes and praying together to Ein Sof. I thought I heard the chamber open, but didn't think much of it.
You heard the door open? Perhaps. I think I also heard footsteps. But it's a faint, vague memory. Not to mention it's impossible. After all, Mother Miriam can't open the door from within. Reuben was probably working away on some new device or another. I must have imagined it.
Then I activated the consecration chamber and began the ceremony itself. The aether output was within safe ranges.
But if, like, he went in and did something to her, wouldn't she have said something out loud? Also, I love the fact that, like, they consecrate things by playing an organ. Her head's gonna explode again. Yeah. Heard enough. Let's leave him for now. I heard testimony to subject. Now that we've heard testimony from each subject, let's think carefully. There's only one truth to the chain of events this morning, and I doubt that either brother has told it to us. So we must rely on Ein Sof's great gifts to us, our minds. There are 3 ways we should consider what we've discovered. First way is deduction, since there can be only truth if 2 things don't align, one or both of them is false. If Gideon and Reuben do not agree on something, someone is lying. Or if what they say does not match the evidence I find, then they must be lying. Second is induction. I should base my theory on what I discover. If my theory does not align with the testimonies or evidence that I find, I should discard it. If 2 theories are both possible, then I should prefer one that has the more information that supports it. That said, deduction alone is usually not enough. Finally, abduction. I must hypothesize what could have happened, filling gaps in information with my imagination. This is the fastest and most powerful way of thinking, but also the most fraught. I should engage with each 3 ways in order to discover the truth. I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure all this out before tonight. Maybe we shouldn't have had whiskey before starting this. Well, there's some things over here to click, so let's look at this. Coronet limiter. Found in Gideon's workspace in pristine condition. Component is required to safely install the coronet without causing an ether oversurge. Gideon's workstation. Consecration ceremony. Place the coronet and the recipient in the chamber. The performer and the recipient pray in silence. Begin the song to start modulating the aether. Intensify the aether by bringing the performance to a crescendo. Is there anything else I can interact with? Doesn't really seem like it. Already recorded that. Okay. Raymond. Okay. Oh. What is this? What is this? The devil's herb. I knew something nefarious is afoot. The abbey must be purified of its scent. I should dispose of any that I find. This game tell me I can't smoke weed? So that's a shame. Do you have anything else to say?
Mother Miriam came to us to receive a consecration ceremony, but she wanted something extravagant.
You said you and Gideon greeted Mother Miriam together. Doesn't say how to dispose of it, maybe with a pipe. Blaze it, right? Like, bogey's great. I'm like an 8 right now. I should get things for enjoying during the winter time because I'm not allowed to smoke in the house. That's right. Mother Miriam is our patron, so I insisted on being present. So, how do I... But how do I contradict?
Gideon suggested
Because
setting the coronet, Mother Miriam.
Gideon didn't mention me being there. Typical.
Gideon suggested setting the
Okay.
coronet to have maximum ether output. I warned him that doing so is highly dangerous.
Didn't they heed your warning? They didn't heed your warning? Why not? Gideon believes that his so-called genius makes him impervious to danger. And an ordinary man might fail, but not Gideon the Grands. As for Mother Miriam, she only has ears for Gideon. Today was no different. Oh, I also just realized she has like a cybernetic leg. That's cool.
Gideon...
Curious. Reuben claims he went back to his workstation. What does Gideon say? Let's switch to his testimony.
To prepare for this.
Gideon claims Reuben opened the door to the consecration chamber. Let's go back to Reuben.
Gideon convinced her to move forward
Let's
with the
unmask
ceremony
Reuben's
anyway,
lie.
since
Present another suspect's ceremony or physical evidence. Present. Okay. Lies unmasked! This feels like... Objection! Reuben Garamond, you did not return to your workstation after the discussion. Gideon ordered you to open the consecration chamber for Mother Miriam. Ordered me? Is that what he told you? Despite his delusions, Gideon is not my master. I did open the chamber. It's true. I apologize for the omission. It's a regular part of our routine that slipped my mind earlier. Reuben amended his testimony. Let's examine open chamber. Good. The statement from Reuben's testimony is now verified for 2 reasons. 1, corroboration. Gideon's testimony confirms that Reuben opened the door for Mother Miriam. 2, specificity. It has a shorter time frame and describes a clearer set of events. You can assume that any verified statement like this is true. What's more, the contradiction weakened the suspect's resolve. His eye of providence glows, which allowed me to enter his sanctum, the digital representation of his mind. Bitch, you read his mind? Ask for permission first. Let's use his third eye to enter his sanctum and see what truly motivates this subject. Am I allowed to do this? This feels very personal. Evidence discovered. Believer. Okay. We only cracked the outer layer of his sanctum this time. Still, let's examine the psychological evidence we found. So we can go into people's brains? Are mind readings permissible evidence? I mean, maybe in clown court. Interesting. The information will help me discern which statements to trust. Believer. Found in Reuben's sanctum. Faithful certain of Ein Sof, or so he thinks. He knows that cybernetics are a critical part of the one truth. Okay. Let's quickly examine each statement in his testimony again. Excellent. Some statements are now supported by the subject's psychology. Throw the book at him! Mary Payson. Next, I must find correlation between the suspect's behavior and existing demons. Let's open the demonology. Lucifer, the proud prince of demons and the internal adversary of Ein Sof, manifests in the ambitious and strong-willed, promising them their heart's desire in exchange for their soul. Beelzebub the gluttonous. How'd you know my stripper name? A simple-minded demon that debilitates the host, turning them into feral beasts. The host is compelled to consume stranger and filthier things until nothing remains of their humanity. Sathanas the Vengeful, a furious demon that strokes the simmering rage within the host, preys upon the fervent and the righteous, goading them to take matters into their own hands. Lotan the Envious, playful but deceitful demon who slowly drives the host mad with whispers of their own inadequacy. The host blames others for their ill fortune until the apparent injustice drives them to take what is rightfully theirs. Okay. If the suspect is possessed, there should be a psychological evidence that is clear correlation with a demon. Okay, I think I get. Excuse me, stripper name? Maybe. How do you think I paid for all my... No, I don't. And evidence is a clear correlation with the demon. To obtain further psychological evidence, I must find more contradictions and present them to the suspect. Now that I've heard the testimony and gathered evidence, I can accuse the suspects. To accuse the suspect, I must establish the opportunity, means, and motive of the crime. With my only feats, obviously. Exactly. I don't strip. And if you do, hey, that's fine. Girl gotta make $1. I don't begrudge any lady who works in that industry, or man, or NB beautiful human being. It's your body, and do what you want with it. Guys, gals, and NB pals. That's my soapbox for the night. It's your body. You get to do what you want with it. So just do it! Try as many times as I wish, but there's only one true answer for each section. Let's try to establish opportunity. Let's present a section of the suspect's ceremony. If you are accusing me of sabotage, when could I have done any of this? When you open the chamber? Good. If it's a valid answer, the suspect will be forced to admit they could have committed the murder at that time. Otherwise, the suspect will give a counter-argument as to why that is impossible. If I sabotage something in the chamber, then Gideon would have seen it when he brought the coronet. During the ceremony, no one was inside the chamber other than Mother Miriam. If you're accusing me of sabotage, then what can I do? Okay, so next let's try and establish means. For this, I need to present physical evidence. Gideon was the one that operated the device. How could I have affected the chamber or Mother Miriam? Otherwise, my clothes get all wet. I mean, it's a slightly inefficient shower to keep your pants on. Good. Same as before, the suspect will accept my evidence if it is valid, and deny it if they can explain why I'm wrong. The blueprints prove that you have intimate knowledge of the coronet's inner mechanisms. Of course, because I designed and built them. Thus, you had the expertise to damage the coronet and sabotage the ceremony. Fair enough, but that only proves I could have done it, not that I actually did it. Oh, this is like that OJ book, If I Had Done It. Which is, you know, clearly he just did it. You shower? Sometimes. Only when I'm Stinky Girl. And not that I actually did it. Gideon was the one that operated the device. How could I have affected the chamber or Mother Miriam? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the other brother, but this is Tutorial Island, so let's establish a motive. I need to present psychological evidence from their own sanctum. Urban sanctum, Good. If he is the culprit, then presented with the correct motive, the demon within him will compel him to speak the truth. If not, he will deny my claim. Your faith is what drove you to kill Mother Miriam. Why would you think so? If anything, my faith is proof that I would not have hurt a priestess. Alright. The accusation was unsuccessful, which means I must investigate further. Let's cancel for now and leave the suspect. Okay. I really like the art style of this. Can I go anywhere else? Oh, I can talk to more people. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, they're just guarding the stairs. Okay, let's start talking to the other brother. Now I've been discovered important piece of evidence. Let's ask this suspect about them. Let's select any evidence and ask him about it. Good, I should remember that I can ask the suspect about any evidence that I find. Is that Ruben's little chart? He sure loves making things complicated. True art comes from the soul. Nothing in that mess of lines and wires expresses the beauty of the coronet. Recognize this component, Gideon? It was found at your workstation. The coronet limiter. Impossible, but the explosion. How can it be undamaged? Someone must have removed it from the coronet prior to the ceremony. All but ensuring that the ceremony would end in a bloody mess. I had nothing to do with this. Why would I sabotage my own work? Why indeed?
Meanwhile, I adjusted the coronets
Did Ruben return to work? I have no idea. That's not important here anyhow.
to prepare for the ceremony.
Yes, I saw Ruben lead Mother Miriam to the chamber, though I didn't see him open the door. However, Mother Miriam was inside when I brought the coronet, so Ruben must have opened it after all. So that section hasn't been verified. The application of my work table and place on my room's head. Verify setting temporarily remove the limiter, but I made sure to replace it before taking it to the chamber. I don't know if I'm doing this
We
right.
began by closing our.
You heard the door open, perhaps. I think I also heard footsteps. Okay, we've already.
Since Gideon was going to handle everything, I went back.
What were you working on? I was restoring a ceremonial spear for tonight's mass. It's a magnificent relic. Okay. Unfortunately, I was occupied at the time and did not see exactly what Gideon did. I saw Gideon pray before the ceremony again. He did that right, at least.
When Gideon activated the consecration chamber, I immediately...
Why did you have to ask Gideon to stop? Why not force him? Couldn't you open the chamber or push Gideon aside? Interrupting the ceremony would have been more dangerous. Had I opened the chamber, the energy would have been let loose into the workshop. Had I pushed Gideon away, no one would have been controlling the energy gathered within the chamber. In either case, my action would have resulted in a greater catastrophe.
Then the unthinkable happened.
There's nothing to do with strategy. Okay. Gideon claims that the Aether output are within safe ranges, but the control panel indicates otherwise. Let's present the control panel to him and unmask his lie. Ta-da! Lies unmasked! Objection! You lied, Gideon. The ceremony wasn't safe. The control panel's records show that the Aether output values were in abnormally high ranges. Of course it was. Mother Miriam wanted the coronet as powerful as it could be. But I am Gideon the Grand. With my talents, I had it under control. I made no errors. Something else went wrong. I just don't know what. Gideon has amended his testimony. Let's examine maintain control. Good. The statement from Gideon's testimony is now verified for two reasons. 1, specificity. Shorter time frame describes clearer set of events. 2, physicality. Gideon's testimony is now consistent with the records from the control panel. I can assume that any verified statement like this is true.
The Aether output was dangerously high, but I had the chamber under control.
Gideon sucks. I don't like him. He seems like a turd. You've now admitted that the ceremony was risky. What makes you so confident you maintained control? Because I am a maestro. I remember every bit of my performance. Duh. I don't trust you, Gideon. Even though that's like a good Hebrew name, I think that means like anointed one or something.
It happened. Mother Miriam was killed. But it's impossible.
Then when Gideon acted...
After what happened, Gideon still thinks he had things under control. He is delusional. Excellent. I've gone through the fundamental steps of investigating a murder. However, there's much I've yet to uncover about this incident. Should I continue to find more information and contradict? I should continue to try and for information, contradict the subjects, and try to accuse a suspect. No one will tell me when I am ready to accuse. This is entirely up to my discretion. However, there are no consequences for a failed accusation. Each failure will bring me closer to the truth of the incident. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk to you. We are gonna accuse you. You were the last person to handle the coronet. The coronet was damaged during the events of this morning. It must have been while you were adjusting its output. By what means are you claiming I killed her? The coronet limiter? So it's likewise where Strong gave meaning to the name Hewer. Likewise, where Strong gave the meaning Hewer to the name Gideon, biblical scholar Simon John DeVries suggests the etymology driver. Etymology is fascinating. Do we present the coronet remains or the limiter? I'm thinking the limiter? Because that is the piece that made her head explode. So that's my guess. Clicked away again by accident. I hate when I do this because it's full screen, but it's I'm thinking limiter. While you were adjusting the coronet, you removed the limiter. That's nonsense. You would think I would forget to replace the crown jewel of my masterpiece. Not that I caused it to happen. How do I do your eye thing? Blog post about the etymology of a single Irish word and how it's connected to a bunch of English and Dutch words. Go on. The control panel and shattered coronet indicate that there is a dangerous amount of aether output. Yes, I was performing something slightly dangerous, but I had it all under control. Clearly not, given what happened. You could have stopped the ceremony. Because I was confident I could do it safely. Something else must have gone wrong. Pathetic excuses. Oh, okay, we need motive. I love Mother Miriam. Why would I hurt her? How do I go in your brain? I don't have anything. Shit, I don't think I have anything. I have no... I have opportunity and means, but I don't have motive for him. How do I... I need something. How do I do the... Ooh, okay, now I can. He's a narcissist. Really? I don't think we needed to go into his brain to figure that one out. Narcissist. Found in Gideon's sanctum. Craves attention and sincerely believes he's the best cybernetician in the world. I'm indeed talented and proud of it. Einsoft granted me my gifts and I gladly used them for his glory.
Mother Miriam came to me for her consecration ceremony.
Okay. We have that at least. I'm pretty sure Lucifer is the demon we're looking for here. And there's nothing else interactable around here, hey? We've already looked at all of these things. Anything else that was over here I can interact with? So door was closed until this point. Why did you not close it after Mother Miriam entered? Because I knew Gideon was bringing the coronet soon. The ceremony had yet to begin, so it was still safe to keep the chamber open. Okay. So that's verified.
Gideon.
Mother Miriam came to me for her concert.
You alone and greet Mother Miriam? Yes, I'm certain I was alone then. Shit. The word dune, which means hillfort in Irish, is related to the English word dune, which is borrowed from Middle Dutch. Down is in a hill in English. Down is in a direction adverb in English.
To prepare for the
You're so very
ceremony, I
interesting.
ordered Meanwhile, with the eighth.
The ceremony is risky. Simon Maestro.
When Gideon activated.
After what happened is it? Okay. Fuck. That's verified.
Since Gideon was going to.
Okay. I'm just a huge nerd. You're my favorite huge nerd. What's this word?
Run!
Oh,
It's
jeez.
a stampede!
Oh boy. Oh, Grammar, have a lovely evening. It's nice to see you. Neil J. Have a
When
wonderful
Gideon
night.
activated the consecration chamber, I immediately felt something was wrong.
Oy.
I begged Gideon to stop.
It was
but
lovely
he
to see you,
didn't
Grammar,
listen.
as always. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for popping in. Happy Halloween. Have a great weekend. Neil. Appropriately scared by a Neil raid. Yes. I've been scared by a lot of things this evening. Neil, nice to see you. How are you? What's happening? What's going on? What were you playing? That. J. Visage. Ooh. That sounds spooky based on the name. What's it about? I was playing a lot of spooky earlier. I streamed Pacify earlier, and Jesus Christ. That was terrifying. I did not enjoy that. I mean, like I did, but I didn't. I enjoyed it, but I did not enjoy it. But I enjoyed it, but I did not enjoy it. There was a lot of Scroby. What do I have new in my inventory? I've honestly never seen Aaron so spooked. Hella spooked. Oh my god, I really thought. Wandering a house getting very scared seems like 90% of the game. Oh, okay, so it's exactly like Pacify then. I appreciate the raid and you bringing in all of your friends, and Grammar, you delight. Thank you so much for the host, sweetheart. I appreciate that very, very, very much. Thank you, you guys. This is the latest I have streamed in a very long time, and it is nice to have people come hang out with me, especially as I'm standing here confused in this detective game. So I'm pretty sure this is the brother that did it, but I need motive. Motive is the only thing I'm missing. And I don't have anything I can use to be like, nah, this was your motive. Spooky ghost in a house that you can't leave. The keeps changing very spooky. No. Cursed sneeze. Well, let's watch this.
I'm about to sneeze.
Oh, Jesus! That was a very cursed sneeze. Oh, fuck. Okay. Whew. I thought the jump scares were over for this evening. Apparently not. That's okay. There's no issue with language. That was horrifying. I don't know if it got clipped. I think it's somewhere in the chat earlier. I don't know if I still have it. If I scroll up, I do not, unfortunately, but there were some very good spoops from my stream earlier. Top tier, like my earlier in the day stream. Oh my god. I don't allow the use of language in the stream. All communication must be done via gestures, which is very difficult considering this is the internet. And you can see me, and I can gesture wildly, but I can see you guys signing back to me. Which reminds me, would love, really would love. There it is. Okay. I'm indeed talented and proud of it.
Mother Miriam came to me for her consecration ceremony.
There's something I am missing, and I'm not sure what it is that I am missing at this point. I lack motive for that brother. Do I have motive for Reuben? I don't know. If I was in the chamber, then Gideon would to see me. What about Gideon and Miriam? We're praying. I was still working at that time. Do I have proof that he wasn't? If I do, I should contradict him with it first before accusing him. During the ceremony, no one was in the chamber other than Mother Miriam. So what if we contradict? I didn't follow your logic. Okay, fine. It's something during his prayer that doesn't mean anything. He could have imagined it. Apologies. Crap. I got nothing. Crap. I still need to watch that clip, but I'm sure there's lots of screaming. Did it get put in the Discord, Lefty? Okay, what am I missing?
Mother Miriam came to us to receive a consecration ceremony, but she wanted something extravagant.
It did, sweet. Okay. So what if we... I have no idea what you mean or what it has to do with me. Okay, fine.
Mother Miriam came to me for her...
Ooh, I found lies! Yes! This is what happens if you button mash. There, performance many times got lies. Gideon Reuben tells me he was with you when Mother Miriam arrived. What? Well, come to think of it, yes, he was standing there, scowling as usual. He was not just standing there, he tried to stop you. Mother Miriam wanted her coordinate to be extraordinary, so you convinced her to increase its ether output. Reuben warned you about the danger, but insisted to Mother Miriam that the ceremony was safe. I love my brother, but Reuben can be a sniveling coward. He's exaggerating the risk. Yes, the ceremony had some danger. However, it was within my abilities. I made no error. This is how it happened. Alright, we have new evidence! Yay!
Mother Miriam came to me for her consecration ceremony. I've performed this many times before, so I was
your head is
confident.
going again. What did we glean now? Ah, a narcissistic skeptic. Okay. Skeptic, found in Gideon's sanctum, speaks and acts virtuously in public, but doesn't really believe the one truth or the demons. Weren't they rooted out 100 years ago? I'm a faithful member of the Abbey, but surely demons are a thing of the past. There hasn't been a murder in 100 years, sister. Why would one happen now? Fishy. I'm pretty sure it's Gideon. I didn't trust him. Look at his creepy eyeball. This is why. I'm pretty sure it was him. Suggested maxifying its ether amplification. Words is hard.
To prepare for the ceremony, I ordered Reuben to take Mother Miriam to the consecration chamber.
So, why have Reuben do this? Why not open the chamber yourself? I didn't want to wait too long. Okay, besides me to work. Okay, so same answer as before. So they walk away.
Meanwhile, I adjusted the coronet's amplification at my work table, and then placed it on Mother Miriam's head.
What exactly did you modify? Okay.
We began by
Heard the door open, perhaps. I think I also heard footsteps, a faint fake memory, and all the mother could open the jar. Okay. Fine.
Meanwhile, to prepare.
Crap. I got so lucky last time just randomly clicking buttons and
Meanwhile,
hoping
I
something would
adjusted
happen.
the coronet's amplification at my work table, and then we began. Then I wrote.
Did you hear or notice anything at this time? Come to think of it, I thought I heard something behind me. I don't remember what exactly. My mind was focusing on the ceremony.
The aether output was dangerously high, but I had the chamber under control.
I'm on the ceremony was risky. What makes you comment? Okay. Fine. Can I contradict with evidence? Has to do with me. I can, but I don't know which evidence. So anything that's got...
It happened. Mother Miriam was killed. But it's impossible.
So what if I love Mother Miriam? Why would I hurt her? Your faith is weak, Gideon. Indeed, you question the teachings of the church. You killed Mother Miriam because you have an utter disdain for our faith. What nonsense. My skepticism merely serves to fuel my creativity. One must be open to all possibilities to create truly original works. Besides, this does not explain why I would wish to kill Mother Miriam in particular. Okay. Why would that make me want to kill? Fine. You're a self-absorbed man. Everything you do feeds into your pride. To you, Mother Miriam was a mere prop for your masterpiece. You carelessly caused her death in pursuit of artistic glory. How dare you? I took the utmost care in everything I did for Mother Miriam. Coronet was designed to be worn by her. Without her, it will forever remain imperfect. I would never risk anything that could harm my work or Mother Miriam. Okay. Fine. Mother Miriam was my guiding light. I would have done anything for her. I would never harm her. I swear it. Okay. I mean, I'm still pretty sure that the demon possessing him is Lucifer. But let's go talk to Ruben again. Apparently, I am bad at puzzles. Logic. Follow your logic. Aha! That's randomly pressing buttons. You test my patience, Ruben. Has your memory slipped once more? The door records show that the consecration chamber was opened twice today. Given that Gideon was praying during this time, only you could have opened the chamber. It's true that I opened the chamber again just before the ceremony started, but I had my reasons. Something about the chamber seemed unseemly. Given what happened to Mother Miriam, I feel vindicated in my fears. Tell me what you did in the chamber. Haha, we found some new shit.
Mother Miriam came to us since Gideon was going to handle everything. Since Gideon was going to handle everything. I went back to my tasks.
Ooh, we gotta click his eyeball thing. So what's your next psyche thing? Evidence discovered. Envy. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Envy. Found in Ruben's sanctum. Why does Gideon get all the credit for Ruben's hard work if only Gideon could be exposed for being the fraud that he is? Me, envious of Gideon? Ha! Unlikely. His artistry would be nothing without my designs. He doesn't know the first thing about how our implants actually work. All of his work is trite, superficial. Why anyone gives him attention is beyond me. I'm figuring stuff out. Okay. So you're still working.
So I opened the consecration chamber since Gideon was going to handle everything. So I opened the consecration chamber to verify that the coronet was in working order.
So he went in again.
Everything seemed fine, so I returned to my desk again.
But didn't it look like he just grabbed something? He closes the door. He walks back to his desk.
Run!
Jeez.
It's a stampede!
This third time I've been scared by my own raid alert, and it's not even a scary raid alert. Silky. It's not even scary. This game's not even creepy. It's not as bad as the other ones. Your raid alert is terrifying. Silky, beautiful human being. How was your stream? How did you like what you were playing? Remind me again what game you picked for this awesome indie showcase, the Indie Haunted House with Code Coven. What'd you go with? How'd you like it? It's a silky smooth raid. Zazy, Johnny Twitches. Thank you, beautiful friends. Hello. It is nice to meet all of you. My name is Erin Gobra. I harass Silky on a regular basis in multiple different groups that we are a part of, including Achievement Seekers, an all-Canadian stream team, Unified Streamers, which is a whole mishmash of lovely people headed by Dennis, who is a fantastic human being. And then we are also in Girl Streamers as well. Girl power and all that jazz. Silky's fantastic. And for my friends who have been here already, if you don't already follow Silky, please do. You will not regret it. She was doing cosplays all month. She's got adorable children. Her husband, Oni, Lord Oni, he also streams too. All of them both. Camp Sunshine, you finished it and loved it. Everyone is on edge tonight. Pete, you have no idea. I played Pacify earlier in the day, and the viewer High Voltage, who recommended it to me, messaged me later and was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I think my heart rate has come down now, thank you." But before that, I was not so sure. I also wish that my fucking microphone would stop moving. Can you just stay in one place, please? However, oh my god, that was an experience, and like, it was cool and all, but it was very scary, and it was thank you so much for the zombie cheer, which also gave me a bit of a heckin' startle, which is hilarious that I legitimately jumped. Apparently I am very on edge. This is Lucifer Within Us. I had picked 2 other games that I played before this. The first one was called I Am Boiling You Alive, but you could leave at any time if you want to. It was literally like 4 seconds. It was very, very short, but it was cute. It was just very short. So I'm like, well, I'm glad I picked multiple games. And then we tried Dark Side Detective Season 2, the demo, which instantly sold me on the first Dark Side Detective from Akapara Games, which is free on Prime Gaming right now. And so I am super stoked on playing that. You didn't scare me. Nice try. Hey, what? Come here. What are you attempting to do?
We were looking for a scream.
Well, there was already a scream like 20 minutes ago when I looked at someone's clip, and it scared the fucking shit out of me. You're on butt heads. Are you hungry?
Sometimes.
You need me to make more punch? No?
We're good.
Can I do anything?
Scream.
Okay. I'm making sure that my Halloween guests are having fun downstairs. Also, you and Ban. Thank you, sir. Anyway, yeah, Pacify, fuck that. But the funny thing was with Pacify, the first map with the girl and the dolls, horrifying. Absolutely fucking terrifying. Like, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. And then the second one, once we figured it out and saw like what the monster looked like, that, and like what we had to do to kill it, I was like, oh, well, this is tame in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, he tried, Laura, sorry. I saw, because I'm kind of looking this way to see chat because the game is here. If I'd been looking at the game, what he did was have poor timing. I have chat ADD this evening. I'm sorry, you guys. But yeah, the second half of Pacify was like, oh, well, that wasn't so bad. And then we played Phasmophobia and did an intermediate map that was over very quickly. Did a novice one because I was like, we got time for one more. And then I was the only one who died because I forgot to stop talking. Aaron does not have shit mods. It's late. You're allowed to have an excuse. So anyway, this is Lucifer Within Us. I am trying to figure out which one of these 2 brothers killed this priestess and, or mother. And I'm not doing so hot. I'm bad at deductions. Johnny Twitch, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Bienvenue. Mods are drunk post-sheep, apparently. Alright. So far, this stream with Code Coven has been pretty awesome. I have very much liked all of the games that I have chosen, and I will definitely be streaming some of Dark Side Detective, the first one. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm going to do it at some point this week, but I most definitely want to play it. There was also a few other Halloween-y games that I own that I've never got to play. One of which is Monstrum, and that was one of the games that you could have chosen for this. Let me pull up the page. Oh. The page is still hosting Silky. Oh well, whatever. So Camp Sunshine is what you were playing. That looked cute. Hellmouth Halls also seemed interesting. I was also kind of torn between picking What Happened to Survey Team 4. Oh yeah, the first one I played was called I Am Brewing You Alive, but you can leave at any time if you really want to. And then there was where was the name of it? Vampire Night Shift, which looked really cute. It's like an emulated old school Game Boy game. And that looked really cool as well. And then there was also another one that was called Perfectly Normal Apartment. Anyways, if you guys want to see the games and everything, that is the list of what was going on and a little video to watch. And then supposed to have my stream embedded, but they've still got Silky hosted, but that's okay. I love the color scheme of this website. I don't want to click away because it's a beautiful color scheme. Purple and pink is fantastic, and I can't believe I used to hate pink as a child. And to finally get back to chat, I have never played Costume Quest, Lefty, no.
When Gideon activated the consecration chamber, I immediately felt something was wrong. I begged Gideon to stop, but he didn't listen.
Okay, fine. Send another suspect's ceremony or physical evidence. That doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Anything? Anything? Nothing. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's the other brother, but I don't have what I need.
Mother Miriam was killed. This was no accident. It's all Gideon's fault.
Okay, well, I still think it's the other brother, but I just like don't have enough proof. Do I have anything that would help with motive yet? I kill Mother Miriam. I love Mother Miriam. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, what you mean? What does it do with me? I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm just like randomly presenting things, hoping that it'll lead us to something. But I got nothing.
Mother Miriam came to me for...
Left, I feel like you're smarter than me. And by feel like, I mean... Jeez. Maybe I need to turn the alerts down. Because every alert has made me go... Even like not even much. They're not even scary alerts. That was a spinning Pokeball. Kinky. You absolute gem. Thank you so much for the host. How was your stream? How was your Code Coven stuff? What did you play? How was your night? I saw a little bit of things, and then I saw that were you playing Siege just now? I think you're playing Siege just now. You know what we're going to do? We're going to find out. Nkednitemare. Boom. Yes, you are playing Siege. Nice. Nice. Kinky is also in Unified Streamers, Achievement Seekers, and Girl Streamers with me. Are you noticing a pattern? I hang out with cool people, and you should follow them as well because they are delightful and wonderful human beings. And I may disappoint Kinky, but she still keeps me around. And that was enough because it was scary as fuck. Which one? Which demo? I played the demo to Dark Side Detective. It was cute. I don't... Left. Ooh, left. You have an idea. Do tell. But they always gonna be honest. I do excel in consistency. I got nothing. I found some devil's weed and it like didn't do anything. Have I tried showing Ruben the limiter? You are Ruben. No, you're Gideon. Okay, talk. Yes, it just gets nothing. I don't follow your logic. There's many could have imagined it. Oh, that one. Okay. That. Oh God, I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have done very well with that. Considering how horrible I did with Pacify, no. No.
Mother Miriam came to us to receive a consecration ceremony. Since Gideon...
Time I didn't see.
When Gideon acted...
Having things under control. Okay. I feel like the solution is like super simple and I am bad at puzzles. Like, what the heck else? I also really love this futuristic chair stool thing. If we can just take a moment to appreciate that. I don't even know. It's workstations, fun for storing a relic. Did I ask him about the... So,
Mother Miriam came to me for her consecration. Meanwhile, I adjusted the coronet's amplification at my work table.
Work. No idea what you mean. Oh yeah. Crap. I feel like Ruben had an opportunity and means, and I feel like... Oh crap. Okay, no, I do need to be talking to you to accuse you. You think Ruben had the means? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, well let's... I don't think we've actually done any of that with him, so let's go talk to him. So if we want to accuse him... So opportunity... But it won't let me... Present a statement. Getting rid of marijuana have seen me during the ceremony and I was inside the chamber other than Mother Miriam. Accusing me of sabotage the moment I have done any of this. I sabotaged something in the chamber, then Gideon would have seen it when he brought in the coronet. During the ceremony, no one was inside the chamber other than Mother Miriam. Done any of this? During the prayer, you claim to have opened the chamber to check the materials. This is when you sabotage the ceremony. Okay, so now we've got his opportunity. Present physical evidence. How could I have affected the chamber of Mother Miriam? These blueprints prove that you have intimate knowledge of the coronet's inner mechanisms. Of course, because I designed and built them. Thus you had the expertise to damage the coronet and sabotage the ceremony. Fair enough, but it only proves I could have done it, not that I actually did it. Gideon was the one that operated the device. How could I have affected the chamber of Mother Miriam? There is nothing faulty with the coronet itself. Indeed, the craftsmanship was flawless, as was Gideon's performance of the ceremony. But you removed the limiter from the coronet without Gideon's knowledge. Which coupled with the cornet's high amplification, caused an oversurge. Oh shit, was it Reuben? Oh no! Gideon's arrogance may have endangered Mother Miriam, but you ensured she would die from it. But I lack motive for both of them, so they both have means and opportunity, but only one's got motive, and I don't know what it would be. Mother Miriam was our patron. Why would I harm her? Present psychological evidence. Mother Miriam's death was merely a means to an end. Humiliation of Gideon. You envy your brother's success. You want his fame, his glory. Well, I guess we're accusing Reuben.
Ein Sof sees all, Reuben. You killed Mother Miriam to frame Gideon and take him down a peg. With Gideon gone, a daemon whispered that people would finally recognize you for your genius.
I am older than Gideon. My work is better than Gideon, and more important.
Ooh, I had that all wrong.
But no
I thought it was
one
the
sees
asshole
my
brother.
work. No one understands my work.
Confess, Reuben. Tell us what the daemon made you do.
Ooh. Alright. Oh. He's all red now. Uh-oh.
Demonic corruption runs deep within Reuben's soul. Yet Reuben may still be saved.
Ooh. Color me
I
intrigued.
must speak the daemon's true name. Then the daemon will be cast out. Ein Sof, guide me.
What demon?
What daemon has possessed Reuben?
Furious demon strokes with simmering rages in the house, prays for the righteous good and take matters in their own hands. This discordant music is freaking me out. Do we think it's Sathanas? Because it's not, well, Lotan the Envious, playful but deceitful demon who slowly drives the host mad with whispers of their own inadequacy. The host blames others for their ill fortune. It's definitely not Beelzebub. Which is a shame, because Beelzebub is a fun name to say, because any word with a Z in it is great. I don't think it's Lucifer. I think it's either Lotan or Sathanas. Sathanas? Tarantula? Sriracha? Left, what do you think? Oh, the bus is gonna bring you back to the Beelzebub. Left. It's not what we are on about right now. You think Lotan? That's what I think too, because about envy, and he had envy and all of that stuff, so. Speak thy name.
Lotan, leave this soul and return whence you came.
Magnificently done, Madam Exorcist.
I like this demon's voice.
The power of Ein Sof compels you, Lotan. Leave this soul and return to the ether.
Thousands of years, and you humans never change.
He looks like a corrupted sim because of the little.
Never satisfied, always comparing, wanting more. Someone else is always richer, prettier, wiser, better.
Is that the remix to Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger? There we go. Thank you, Stream Deck. Don't leave me hanging. Makes me look stupid.
Nothing can ever feel that
Although I do a
void
good job of
within
that
you.
myself. There we go.
Silence, Lotan. Reuben may yet be redeemed. You are a scourge. Without your influence, a good woman would still be alive.
Yeah, you made her head literally explode, dude.
Leave humans be, Lotan. I banish you to the ether.
As you wish, but I'll return soon enough.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Master Lucifer walks among you. Lucifer will open the gates of hell, and at last, humanity will remember its full potential. Until then, Madam Exorcist, adieu.
Yay. We deleted
Come
that
forth,
motherfucker.
Reuben. What remains of you? He's silent and still.
Aw.
Poor soul.
Makes sense that the demon
Rest,
speaks French.
Reuben. Heal, if you can.
Is that something French,
Sister
something
Ada,
something
you've
France?
returned. Was there a demon at work after all?
What I wish we had done, and I'll do for the next one when we play that the next time, is watch the whole thing play out without clicking on the forehead. I got too excited because I could see the clicky red forehead, and I should have watched him explain it from his point of view. I jumped the gun, unfortunately. But hey, I was right.
I'm afraid so. The exorcism was a success. Reuben's soul has been purged. Unfortunately, the daemon was difficult to cleanse. Reuben is returned to pure innocence.
What? The exorcism shattered his mind? Can you bring him back?
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
It's out of my hands. If Ain Suf wills it, maybe Reuben will heal.
Guards, please escort this shell to the cryostasis cellar. I pray for
Cryostasis.
his swift recovery. Abbot Gregory,
Abbot Gregory.
Praise be to Ein Sof, Sister Ada. You have saved us all.
I like his crown. That's cool.
On behalf of everyone at St. Walpurgis, I express our utmost gratitude.
They just rub him with ice. This'll make you feel better.
We are not yet safe. We must act quickly until we locate the source of the demonic influence. We don't understand yet why demons would act after 100 years.
Because it's been exactly 100 years, and then they're like, oh, it seems like a good time.
Holy Father, we must quarantine the abbey and the surrounding town immediately.
Oh, fucking too real, Sister Ada.
Detain and interrogate anyone who seems suspicious.
Also too real for right now, Sister
We
Ada.
can try, Sister Ada, but it will be difficult, as we have visitors arriving hourly.
Don't they know it's a global pandemic, Abbot Gregory? You're supposed to stay home.
Much like yourself, pilgrims from afar are here to celebrate Walpurgisnacht.
Walpurgisnacht. Gesundheit. I'll see myself out, thank you.
It's such a shame Mother Miriam couldn't bear witness to it.
Ah, yes, the priestess. We must destroy her body immediately.
Destroy?
Traces of demonic influence may remain from her contact with Reuben.
No, Sister Ada, thank you for your concern, but we absolutely cannot.
Oh, he's possessed by Lucifer. I'm calling it right now.
Mother Miriam was a prominent figure and well loved, with decades of service. We must treat her body with dignity and give her a proper burial.
That's exactly what Satan would say, Satan.
Send Mother Miriam's body to the mortuary for embalming.
Your Excellency, we really ought to take the advice of the exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
Mother Miriam's body has been desecrated enough, Virgil. Send her to the mortuary, now.
As you command, Your Excellency.
I don't trust you, Abbot Gregory.
Holy Father,
You catch someone in the
You're
act of
making a
sneezing, do you
grave
say
mistake.
Gesundheit? Would I understand that if I spoke German? I'm sorry.
Sister Ada, don't worry yourself. All will be well. St. Walpurgis' triumph over Lucifer has brought us a century of peace and bliss. It's horrifying that a demon was exorcised from our abbey, but surely it was the final remnant.
So there have been demons for 100 years. Why do we need an exorcist? Like, why do we need someone who has this knowledge? If they're all like, there's no more demons, why do we need someone who knows how to do exorcism in the first place?
the daemon within Reuben spoke of Lucifer's return. Lucifer's ways are insidious. Even the most devout among us have temptations.
Same.
It's a shame Brother Reuben
There's a whole bunch of
fell
candy
to the
downstairs that I
demon.
want to eat, but I won't because keto. Aaron, think, English major, think. Can't when I've had whiskey. Leave me alone.
But the rest of my flock is stronger. Faith shall be their shield.
You sound like someone who thinks coronavirus isn't real.
Now, please excuse me. This evening's mass requires my attention. We are honored by your presence, Sister Ada. Praise be to Ein Sof.
Garen for language. Oh. think English major. It was an added double major later on.
Even the Holy Father can be foolish then.
Well, of course.
Ain Soph. Let it not be true that Lucifer walks. But if it is, Ain Soph, guide me, that I may unmask all lies, no matter how painful.
Nice. Damon's final words haunted me. Lucifer was already among us. I wanted to destroy Mother Miriam's body to purge any traces of demonic influence. Abbot Gregory did not heed my words. Mother Miriam was to be given a proper burial. That afternoon, Inquisitor Virgil sent for me, asking urgently to meet him at a graveyard. St. Walpurga's Abbey, graveyard. Okay. What we are going to do,
Praise
because it is
Isolf.
11:30,
You said it was urgent.
is we are going. Abbot Gregory is the imposter. I think so. I think that dude is bad news. I don't trust him. Do not trust at all. But that I think will probably be me for this evening. It is 11:30. This was 2.5 hours of streaming, and I did like what, 2 hours ish before, and it is, yeah, it's almost midnight for me, and I have company who are downstairs that I was like, hey, I signed up for this thing, so come over and play video games with my boyfriend while I go play video games with my stream. So I will probably play something more tomorrow. Might be more of this, or it might be season 1 of Dark Side Detective, because I fell in love with those puns, and like they were that good in the demo for season 2, so I'm hoping season 1 is just as good. Who do we got? Who is on? What is happening? What is going on right now? We have got Diesel doing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So why don't we go raid Diesel? Happy Dieselween is going to be our raid message. So I have a lot of people to thank. Jeff raided. Bear Medical followed. Bear Medical did a little celebration, which was awesome. I didn't see it, but I understand it was cool. T-Base raided. Neil J raided. Silky raided. Silky cheered. Johnny followed. And Kinky hosted as well. Thank you again, Code Coven, for picking me and allowing me to showcase some really awesome indie games. I picked up 3, enjoyed them all. Really honored to be chosen to be a part of it. If you guys are interested in Code Coven and what they do, their website is just codecoven.co, I believe, and their Twitter is code_coven. Check them out. They were awesome, and yeah, I'm definitely going to play Dark Side Detective Season 1. I'm going to finish Lucifer Among Us as well, or Lucifer Within Us. I keep saying Among Us. Goddamn Among Us. It's everywhere. Anyway, we're going to do those things probably tomorrow. I don't know why I don't have my ending stream on. Urza, Lefty, everybody else that's still here, thank you so much for hanging out. And we're going to go raid Jeff, fucking Diesel. We're going to go raid Diesel. I'll see you guys later.